So let's finish off this journal. There are just a few things we wanted to do. So covering these white backings of the scrapbooking papers. Hi, this is Mel from MelPinkJournals. I decided I want to use some stencils. So I have some over here. So let's see what we can do. So the signatures are not bound in, so I can just search for the signature I want, for the paper I want to work on. So, for example, this one. Let's put this out of the way for the moment. And here are some pockets I want to sew on. So I will do this later. So just getting rid of these things. This I will sew on too, so this can stay in place, or I can put it off so that the stencil has place. So it has space, not place. So let's see. Oh yes, I think I want to use this stencil and this one. Whoops. And maybe this one later. We will see. Okay, I think I want to put something under here. I'm just searching for my glue papers. Okay. Ah, here they are. So this old magazine. Okay, so let's start. I think I want to use this stencil first. As you can see, I don't clean them up because I like the look of this ombre style. So when you have different colors, so I let them be as they are. I just want to give this page a bit of a background. And I'm using these makeup brushes. Oh yes, this looks fine. So then a bit of pink. And I like when it's going a bit, the colors are a bit blending into each other. Okay, wow. This is really cool. This looks a bit like a 3D effect because my stencil moved a bit. So now let's go on. I will use another stencil now. And maybe getting rid of my sleeves so that I don't color my sleeves. So maybe not so much color over here. Maybe just a bit. Oops. Okay, and I think I will use this stencil again for the rest. So just like this. And we need a little color over here. And just a bit in the middle. Okay. That's fine for me. So now let's put on all the things we put on before. So I will sew this on later off camera. Yes, this was over here. Okay. This was my signature. I think it was in this direction. Yes. Okay. Let's just double check if there is something else we want to do. So no, I don't think, no more stenciling in the signatures. So up to the next signature. This is the next one. Okay, same for here. Oops. Now I want to use the other stencil with this script. Okay. Just to give the page a bit of background. Ooh, this this looks cool. It looks a bit like it is greenish, green turquoise style. So, okay, that's it. The page does not need more. So, putting back on this pocket and this pocket text spot thing over here and over here. Okay. And let's just double check. Yes, this looks fine. This can stay as it is. Okay, yes, that's it for the second signature. And now for the third and last signature. So, oops, oh, come on. Same thing again. Removing the pockets for the moment. I want to use these two stencils. So maybe this script for the middle. In this case, I want to receive or achieve a bit more color. Okay, wow, I really love this. Really love this. Okay, then I want to use this stencil over here. Oops. A bit pink and a bit blue. Okay, and maybe I will use this again, but upside down. In this case, I want to have the edges a bit more blue. Why not? Just trying out some things. And a bit pink in the middle. Whoops. Moving. A bit pink and a bit of blue as well. Okay. Maybe just a tiny little bit over here. Okay. Good. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, I need a baby wipe because I have a bit of color on my hands. So, getting rid of this. Okay, so that's it. Then putting on the I just thought, I think it was here. No, I can't remember right now, but it's really not important. You just do what you want and what you like, but I think this is the right way. Even if you change up things while crafting, it really doesn't matter. You just do what you like. Okay, that's it. So that is in here. Yes, this was the right way. And the rest of the signature is this one. Okay, got it. Now we have our 3 signatures. Now I want to sew in the pockets. I will do this off camera and then I will be right back for you. Okay, the sewing part is finished. I will show you in the final flip through. So now what I wanted to do, putting on some stems, some tiny stems. I'm just searching for my tinier ones. Maybe some of these. Okay, I think that's it. And in this case, I will use my black ink. Oops. So let's see. I will start with one signature again because it's easier for me. Okay. So if I have something like this, so like this is not a really plain page, but nearly, not really, but nearly plain page, and then a page like this, where there's something going on, this is fine for me. But if I have, this, I really love this, but okay, I like to create journals which are just like this collage style. And here you can see I sort around, but I want to leave some writing space in this journal. I try to. So here we have our pocket. I'm just searching for really plain pages. So okay, this is plain, but it is right next to a page where is something going on. I think I will put on a tiny stamp. Oh, I need my acrylic blocks, of course. So I think I want to stamp on a tiny thing, maybe something like this, number 2. Just have to make sure this is the right direction. But I think so. Oh, I'm right-handed. I cannot work with my left hand. Okay. Yes. So for example, ooh, I could put on number 2 in the second signature. This would be cool. Okay, I will do this. So this is the second signature. And let's just search for a page. I will put it onto here right now. Why not? So number 2. Okay. Oops. So second signature. Because I have number 1, 2, and 3. Then I will use number 1. No, this is the 3. This is number 1. I put this right into the edge. Okay, and number 3. Just because, so that I remember. I will put onto here, why not? So this way, and just right into the edge or something like into the edge. Okay, does not grab perfectly, but I like it this way when it's not too perfect. Oh, I need my black ink. And this is because I had some bulk up here, over here. When you lay it on the flat surface, it's a bit easier. But for me, it is really fine the way it is. So this was number 3. Okay, so let's move on. This is fine for me. This is a really thin paper, so this is shining through or ghosting through. So this is fine for me. I will leave this be as it is, where to have a really nearly plain writing page next to this colorful page. This is fine. These are the pockets I thought shut. This is a pocket I glued on. Okay, I definitely need something here. Maybe this stamp. Where are my acrylic blocks here? So, I just thought just a bit of it would be fine. So, I need my paper as an underlay. Oops. No. Some, it's a bit wet because of my wet wipe. Wet baby wipe. Okay, this is fine. I just thought it was glue, but it isn't. So maybe just a bit over here and over here, just to break in the page a tiny bit, not more, just to give it a little bit of extra something. So this is fine. I think the rest will be okay. So here I sort around the edges too for the look of it. Okay, I will leave this be as it is. Just thinking, yes, I will leave this be as it is. This is enough. Okay, this is enough. Now, moving on to the second signature. Doing something similar. This is fine. Here we have this number 2. Here we have some things. Maybe I will put on something to here. But not this, but another. Oh, this is upside down. It's easier to work this direction. Oh, maybe this one. Ugh, come on. This is more like a label. And sometimes I stamp labels on sticky paper or usual paper to use them. Why not putting this onto here? These are a bit like postage stamps. These are my favorite stamps, so one of my favorite stamps. So I will leave this be as it is as a background. You cannot write on it really well because this is acrylic paint, but you can decorate it further. Even this one, I will leave it be as it is, to not overdo the journal. Try to. This is a pocket. Okay, this can be as it is. I want to put something onto here. Let's see what this one is. Something like a ticket. Don't know which way. I think this way. Maybe just in the corner. Okay. This says James Brothers Circus. Okay, here I have the tuck spot sewn on. Here I have the side loading pocket. I will leave this be as it is. Maybe putting something onto this page. Okay, maybe another stamp. Let's just see what we have. Maybe this flower. This is cool. Yes. And in this case, putting it somewhere over here. Oh, cool. And I will leave the rest be as it is. So, third and last signature. Same procedure. I want to put something onto here. Maybe, oh, this one is a beautiful one. This is like feathers. It's a bit boho style. But maybe just a part of it. Where's my paper? Here. Maybe just a part, just here and a bit over here. Yes, it's fine. Okay, this can be as it is. This 2. Here we have this number 3. This I will leave as it is. Here I sort around and created these pockets. This is a pocket again. I will put something in, of course. No, I thought about putting something onto here, but I will leave this be as it is because then it's more cohesive to the other pages. This page I will leave be as it is because we have really many things going on here and here and here. I want to put on something here. Don't know what. Maybe not boho, but I have some. I don't know. This is a bit like a flower in a frame. I did not put ink on the whole thing. This is totally fine for me. This is the effect I wanted to achieve. Maybe I will just put on a bit over here and a bit over here. Oh, and maybe I need my wet wipe again. Okay, to clean this off. I just don't clean my stamps off because they will dry. It's fine for me. And when there is a bit of ink left, and I put on other inks, usually I use black or brown, but when I put on maybe pink or blue, and it gets a bit, it has a bit of the both of the colors in it. I like the effect, so I don't clean them up. Otherwise, you could just leave them on your acrylic block and use a leftover piece of paper and just stamp a few times, then the stamps would be totally fine. Cleaned up fine. So I will leave this be as it is, and this one too. Okay. Decision made. So now getting rid of the stuff I don't need for now. Oops. So putting this away. And these acrylic blocks. Okay. Third signature. Oopsala. 1, 2, 3. And our cover. Or maybe cleaning up the hands a bit more. Just a bit, that I don't have smudges where I don't want them to be. Okay, yes, I think this is okay. Okay, so I have to repair this. I have the feeling this is ripping even more and more. So on the inside there can happen nothing. There will happen nothing to it because sorry, because I glued on this fabric, but I can see this fabric through here. But I think unfortunately I have to cover up this part a bit, even if I like it really much, but I want to repair this. I think I will put in my signatures first, so bind them in, and then putting on some of the fabrics. So covering this up. Maybe not with the jeans. Maybe with this. Or maybe I thought to do something with this, but this is too short. Or I could put it on like this, or I don't know. I know I told you in another video I could look through my own videos, but I just go with the flow I have on the day when I craft, even if I had other ideas. I think I will put this on, so then here the binding would be a hidden binding because I glue this on. I could glue this on by now, punch the holes again and then bind my signatures in, but why not creating a hidden binding? I think I want to put on another fabric. I don't know if this goes well, but why not? I think maybe I wanted to put on some jeans, but this is not wide enough. No jeans. No jeans for this cover. Okay. Yes, I think I want to bind in the signatures first. So I punched the holes here and here. So I have to get some thread. My needle I have here. So here's some thread I want to get rid of. So I will get some thread and then I will be right back. So I pulled out some thread. This is just a white thread. I think this is not waxed. I got it as a present, but it's really, really strong. You cannot rip it. So this is fine. So we need 3 times the length of the journal. The height of the journal. So this is thread 1, 1, 2, 3. This is thread 2. Okay, I have just this tail left, so this is my second part. And then it got a bit tangled because I got it as a present like this. So I will do the same thing again off camera, just 3 times the height of my journal, and then I will bind in the signatures with you. Okay, now I have my 3 threads, and now I need one of these, of course. One of these. Threading the needle. I use a big eye needle. Oh, this is not the blunt one. Usually I have a blunt one. I will search for my blunt needle. Okay, found it. So this is a blunt needle. This is not so long. You can use longer needles, but I just have this and I can work with this really well, so I use this. So blunt, big eye, even especially if you punch the holes like this, a big eye needle is really, really versatile. It's really easy to work with. I don't know why, but I like to start with the first signature. I know some crafters start with the last signature, and I don't know why they do this either. I just like to start with the first signature, and it works out fine for me. So finding the middle of the first signature, which is over here, no, over here, then the middle hole. My signature's moved a bit, so I have to watch out where to put them, where the hole is. But because I put the holes, so these two holes are nearer to each other than these two holes, so I can see that my signature is not upside down, but the right direction. Just have to make sure I get all the middle holes of all the papers. I did. And then the first hole, and I start from the inside out. You can start the other way around. Then your knot would be on the outside. This is a good look too, but because I will cover it up anyway, I will start on the inside. So then you go to the top or the bottom hole, it really doesn't matter. And to the holes through your signature. Yes. Oops, sorry. And then to the last hole, this is my top hole in this case. Through the whole signature. Let's see. My needle got stuck somewhere, and this is why I use a blunt needle, so that I don't punch new holes. Oops. There it is. And the last hole of the first signature. So that's it. And then back again to the middle and to this first signature. Oops. Okay, that's it. So I have way more thread than needed. So then you you want to have one tail of your thread on. So this is like a bridge. These are like wings. You want to have one wing on every side. Then pull it tight, but not ripping. Oh, I punched my thread. This is why I like to use wax thread usually, so it's, and a blunt needle, so that it's not so easy to punch your thread. But anyway, we will just remove this. Let's see where I punched it. Somewhere over here. Okay. I will just untangle these two. Don't know if this was right. Otherwise I could just do it again. No. Okay, I will just do this again. Why not? I think I can just do it like this. So just going into the middle, because the other holes are already sewn in. Middle is over here. So this can happen. No big deal. So, and finding the middle hole of the signature. So sometimes you have to go there hole by hole, but usually it's really easy. Okay, so first thread is into here. Now for the second thread. For the second end of the thread. Now again, going into the middle hole and trying to, oh yes, in one go, perfect, and trying to not punch the thread. Yes, this looks good. Oh yes, now I can really pull hard on this without ripping. This is why I like to use threads that are not so easy to rip. Okay, tight but not ripping. And then, oops, tying a double or triple knot. Okay, just doing this again. So, one, left over right, right over left. So a square knot, two. Yes, I think this will be enough. And then cutting it short or long. You can let this be longer and let hang something from here. It just depends on what you like. I will cut it over here. These strings I don't need anymore. Okay, now. Okay, this looks fine. Maybe it's a bit too loose. So let's see if the signature, no, the signature can move a bit too much. Okay, I don't like this so much. This is a thread I did not work with before. So maybe it's easier, or sometimes it's easier when it's waxed, because then it grabs better when you tie the knots. But I will just, yes, I think I will wax it. Why not? Then I can show you how you can wax your thread. So I use this bead wax. Oops. As you can see, it's used up really well. So parts of it, and then I try to find a size. So and then you just pull your thread through your beeswax. So something like 2 to 4 times. Usually I do it 2 to 3 times. And then I just feel if the thread is waxed enough. Just like this. Or maybe one more time. Just pulling the thread through your beeswax. And that's it. Now you can feel it's waxed. It's a bit, it cannot untie or unravel so easy. And it will grab a bit better when you make your knots. So again, going through the middle hole of the first signature and the middle hole of the cover, from the inside to the outside. Whoops. I just told you it will not get tangled, unravel, and usually it gets not tangled so easy. But this can happen too. It can get tangled, of course. So let's just untangle this. Of course this happens on camera. No, just joking. Okay, leave a little tail, little or longer tail you can hold in place with your fingers. Then go to another hole, top or bottom, doesn't matter, through the whole signature. Then to the last hole, through your whole signature. And then through your cover. Okay, and then again to the middle hole. Trying not to punch your thread. Yes, I think this worked out fine. Okay, one end of the thread, one wing on every side of this bridge. Pulling it tight but not gripping, checking the outside, this looks good. And then tying a double or triple knot. In my case I like to tie a square knot, so left over right, right over left. This grabs really much better. It's a bit sticky, but not much. I just feel it because I pull on this, but it's a really better and securer feel. Oh yes, this stays much better in place, so this is way more what I wanted to. Okay, now I will repeat the steps for the other 2 signatures, and let's see. Okay, I will do this on camera, but these are the last things I want to do here. In the really last part of this, oh no, I will do this off camera, because then I want to glue something onto here, and I don't want this video to be too long. And the really last part will be putting in some things into the pockets and the final flip through. Okay, done. All 3 signatures are bound in. And they are not moving too much. They are sitting really well. Okay, this is a bit moving. Let's see, maybe I can tighten this up a bit more. But I think this is okay. I just wanted to show you we are ready and finished, and now I think about doing this again. Okay, I will just check the other signature and then I will decide. No, I think it's fine. No, I don't like it. Okay, this can happen too. So I will just bind this in again, and then I will cover up this part, not because I don't like it, but because of this ripping. So you can cover up anything when you get a bit of damage. It's no big deal. Okay, done. Now it's better. It's not moving so much. I like it really much. So now let's see. Let's find the middle of the middle signature, just because then this is a bit more even. And then I think I will just go with this, just gluing on this fabric, even if it covers up this thing. But I don't want to cover up only this part, because I'm not sure if maybe the color is ripping a bit, but I don't see it, but I don't trust this color so much. I don't know why. I don't work so often with this color. So I will cover this up. And then I really like this piece of fabric, but it's too short. No, it's too short. Then I think I want to put on this. So let's just do this just because I like it. Where's my fabric scissors? No, I have it somewhere. No, this is the wrong one. Here it is. So just need something like over here. And getting rid of threads we don't need. Oh. Okay, in this case, cutting them off. Why not? So I like this frayed look, but I don't want to have loose threads. Okay. Oh, go off my finger, please. Thank you. So, okay, so more threads. Now we got it. Okay, I will use my Fabrifix glue for this. Oops. And then I will just glue this fabric on. So starting in the middle. Okay, I think I will sit down again. So starting in the middle, putting on some glue. So this glue holds fabric on fabric, paper on paper, and paper on fabric. So this is perfect for this project. This fabric is a thicker one. This is like a cotton from a tea towel. I put on some tea or coffee to make it a bit more, to give it a bit more of an older look or a used look. But this is really thick, so I don't have to smudge the glue out because it will not seep through. Now I'm just working my way through here. Even if I'm covering up a part of the cover, but it is what it is. So need a bit more glue if we want to catch all the edges. I'm not sure, maybe I will leave a bit of this side edges standing or being open or being loose, to say so. So if you don't like the visible binding, or if you have run into an issue like I did with this cover, so that your cover get ripped a bit, you can just cover it up. And it will look really, really good. Oh, I thought about putting on an eyelet. Let's see, I don't know if I will do this because this is really thick by now. Maybe it's not possible, we will see. But I will decide later. Okay. Just a bit more glue over here. If you use a thinner fabric, you would I would highly recommend to smoosh this glue out a bit, because it can, or other glues as well, of course, because they can seep through a bit. So I will leave this be as it is, and this I will put into the middle, just because this is too much of the same for me. Okay, for example, this fabric is a bit thinner, so I will smoosh out the glue a bit more. First of all, I need a good amount of glue. And then I just use my finger to smoosh it out. You can use a paintbrush, but then your paintbrush would get damaged because the glue dries really fast and it glues fabric to fabric. So it will glue your paintbrush together. Or you can use a silicone paintbrush if you don't like to use your fingers. But you can just get rid of the glue by rubbing your fingers one to each other. I don't care. I do it this way and it works out really fine for me. And otherwise I have some wet wipes at hand I can use, baby wipes. So I think I want to glue this on really well, right to the edges. Oops. So something like this. Okay. Let's just check the other side. Yes, this I will check later. Of course, you can use other glues, for example, PVA glue. I'm trying out some PVA glue by myself right now. I have a few bottles of my Fabri-Tac left and I like it really much. Unpaid advertising as always. But because I live in Germany, it's a bit difficult to lay my hands on it to a price I'm able to pay, or I want to pay, to say so. So I know it's a glue which is more expensive, but it's really, really worth it. But even I have my borders where I don't want to pay this price. So I just search for some alternatives. And I know that some crafters, or maybe many crafters, I don't know, because I usually watch the same channels since I watched all the videos and then I change up the channels or something like this. So I subscribe to a few channels, but usually I watch 1 or 2 channels and then I change up the channel. I don't know, this is just the way I do it. And I noticed that some crafters use just PVA glue and they are really happy with this, so I will try out PVA glue as well. But now I will use this glue because I have a few bottles left. Okay, now come on. I want to glue down this edge as well. So just work your way through, take your time. Smoosh it out when you use a thinner fabric. Okay. Don't know what this is. Oh, this is a bit of glue. Oh, okay. Maybe a bit more glue over here, just right onto the edge. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. I think I will leave this be as it is because I like the look of it. I'm just putting on a bit more glue over here so that it's not so loose. But here it's just a bit. Okay. And this speaking is terrible today. And this strengthens up your cover. Oh, I really like the look of it. Even if I had to cover up my binding, I really like the look. This floral, this pink, this green, this metal edges. Okay, I have to decide if I want to put on an eyelet and some danglies or not. But when I put on an eyelet and danglies, I will do this off camera in this case. And what I will do in the next video is putting some things into the pockets and the final flip through. So thanks for watching this part of the video. If you're interested in the other parts, just take a look through the info box. And this journal will be available in my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop is linked down below in the description box as well. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.